Hi everybody, this is going to be the reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I will be pulling one of the Fairy Tarot cards for the overall energy of the reading, and then I'll be doing the rest of the reading with the Gilded Royale Tarot deck. Also guys, just a heads up, I know the sound is probably terrible and I know that the lighting is not the greatest. I'm currently switching rooms in my house. I moved to a different room in my house to do my readings. So I'm in the process of that, and there's an echo in here like crazy because I don't have a lot of furniture in here yet, as are the pictures and stuff on the walls. So please just bear with me. Hopefully by the next reading I put out, I'll be good to go. But anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that. Alright, so again, this is the reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we're going to get an overall energy of the reading for you guys. We have the Nine of Autumn, which is the Nine of Pentacles. So this card, it says, reward yourself for all of your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. So when I look at this card, I see this as a card of independence. I see this as a card of strength, just being able to take care of yourself, not needing anybody else to take care of you, being single. I see this card as being single. That is the overall energy of this reading. Some of you don't give a rat's ass what people think about you either. That's coming across very strongly. That is coming across really, really strong. Like, I'm going to do it my way, and if you don't like it, I don't care. So, that energy is really coming out. Alright, let's see what the tarot says. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Lovers, we have the Emperor, so we have Aries energy in here, we have Gemini, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, what you do for work, you work for yourself. I feel like I had this some similar to this last week, but I feel like some of you, you work for yourself, and suddenly the things that you, whatever it is that you produce, some of you work for yourself and you actually make things, creative things. It could be anything, okay? But you sell them. And it looks like for those of you that are that resonates with, that create things, make things or whatever, you're going to see a really big influx pretty soon of people just wanting to buy up what it is you have to offer. Some of you are going to be taking a break, not like a break as in like a kind of like a vacation, I guess. Some of you have been working really, really, really hard, especially even throughout all this situation that we're all currently going through right now. Some of you have really been working hard, and you have been doing everything you can in your power to keep busy, to continue to work hard, get up and go to your job, or you know, whatever that may be, even if you wake up and you go to the office in your house. Some of you guys have really, really been putting an effort in and working hard to and staying, have had a very steady income, okay? So because of that, I see that some of you are needing to take a break, wanting to just get away, take a vacation, like a actual vacation, but kind of just a break, just stepping back and just relaxing, okay? And you need to do that. For those of you that are in that's a lot of us probably, but yes, you need to do that. It's time to take a little bit of a break here and kind of just regain your energy before you go back to work, if that makes sense. Temperance flew out. It's funny because I was just talking about having to take a break, a balance. That's perfect. That's the perfect word, a balance. Getting a balance between work life and, you know, work and play, basically. And most of you have been all work. Oh my goodness, I'm sitting here trying to... Others of you, there is some type of a decision coming up. And this decision has to do with accepting an offer from somebody else. Now, this could be romantic. I don't see this as romantic, but I see this could be maybe accepting a job from somebody else. Again, this goes back to what I'm feeling about a lot of you having your own, making your own product, making something yourself, and it just flying off the shelves. People just can't get enough of it, and you're trying to keep up. And some of you are going to have to make the decision. Somebody's going to be coming in with an offer, and you're going to have to make a decision here, a business decision, whether or not to accept this offer. With the Emperor card falling underneath of the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you're pretty business savvy. I feel like you have all of the, you know, I feel like you have some type of a business background. You know enough, you know how to run your own business, you know how to negotiate if need be, because I feel like that might be what this is talking about, negotiating out some type of the details or whatnot regarding an offer from someone. Very independent, very, very, very independent energy coming off of this reading. Not in a bad way or anything, but just, it's very clear that you don't need anybody to rely on. Like, I just feel, I'm just getting this energy of, I don't need anybody. I do this myself. I do it myself, but it's not a mean energy. It's not like, you know, like a bitter or, you know, you've been hurt or something in the past by someone letting you down, and now you're all hard about it. It's not that. It's just you're very confident in what it is you do, what you're capable of. You're very confident in what you're capable of. Okay, let's get some clarifiers so we can get some details. What is this? 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords. So being a very logical thinker, I feel like this is you. Letting your mind take control, not following, everything's coming from a logical place, a very factual based place. Could be this, this is a general reading, so you got to take it how it resonates. This could be you, or this could be somebody else's energy. Perhaps this person has come in to make an offer, but I see this more so as your energy. Being very analytical, just knowing your stuff when it comes to this business, whatever it is that you're creating and that you're offering. And I mean, this doesn't have to be necessarily something tangible. This could be if you're a tarot reader, for example, offering your, readings. Your readings are just flying off the shelf, okay? Just to give you an idea, something creative. I feel like it's whatever it is, it's creative. And you're very intelligent when it comes, your stuff. Very confident. Queen of Wands, we have the Sun. And the Queen of Wands, to me, that is exactly what she represents. Male or female, it doesn't matter. But I see her, she's a fire sign. Fire signs are very confident. They're very bold. They're very blunt. And this is what I see you as being, very confident in yourself. But you're also very passionate. Whatever this is, it's something that you're very passionate about. This brings you a lot of happiness. A lot of happiness. This is also Leo energy. A lot of happiness. Positivity. You're in a very good spot. Even all things considered, what we're going through, everybody's going through right now. You seem to be in a pretty good situation for the Aquarians I'm reading for. You're very happy with it. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe some of you too, whatever this is that you're creating and that's flying off the shelves here, if this wasn't something that you just happened, this was never meant to be something that you sold. Maybe you're going to start selling something. Maybe there's a hobby. But I get the impression that whatever this was, it wasn't your intention to make money from it. It just it happened. It just kind of happened. But you're very business savvy. You have the Emperor here, the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, very business savvy, confident. When the Emperor, they're very much in control. They know what they're doing. You see, he's carrying all of his little work stuff and whatnot. And I don't know, the Emperor I see too is like a boss a lot of the times. So this is the energy I feel like around you. You know your stuff. Like you really know. No wonder you're in the 9 of Pentacles energy here. You know your stuff. You don't need anybody. You're perfectly capable. But I feel like for some of you, whatever this was, it wasn't intended to be something that you sold or something to sell, whether that's a service, whether it's an actual product. It just kind of happened. I feel like it may have been a hobby that somehow turned into money. And now I feel like it's coming to the point to where you're struggling because you're not able to keep up with demand. All right, what is this Lovers about? What is this Lovers about? Okay, I saw a card. Well now, the Ace of Cups. So, some of you, let me get one more card like this real quick. The 9 of Wands, okay. Some of you have to make a decision regarding, just like that I was saying, regarding going into into business, into partnership with someone else, adding someone else in with you on this. And that is where you're stuck at. This is something that you love. Whatever it is that you're doing over here, whatever this work is, whatever this creative thing is, this is something that you really love, okay? This is something that you enjoy doing. You put your heart and soul into this, okay? And we have this Nine of Wands beside this Ace of Cups, and I feel like this is just something that you've put effort, you've really put a lot of thought into this. You've put a lot of time. This is something that you don't plan on giving up, okay? And again, I feel like that you guys have been doing this for quite some while, whatever this is, but I feel like it's just now, it's getting to a point to where things are taking off, and now you are considering, should I, get some help with this? Should I involve someone else in this whole business thing here? Should I allow someone to come and help me do this? Because even though you're over here in this Nine of Pentacles energy, feeling all like, I don't need anybody, I think that now you might, and now you're starting to feel, I need some help, because this is getting to the point to where I can't handle it anymore. I love it. I love what I'm doing. But I have to make the decision. I have to make a choice, a decision here. Am I going to do this, or, what am I going to do? This this could be you making the offer. You're making an offer to somebody. It could go, it could go either way, however it resonates with you, but I'm starting to think more now you might be making an offer to someone to try to pitch whatever these pentacles represent to you, okay? What is this? What is this? The Emperor. We have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you've been just doing this on your own. And I just get the impression this is really difficult for you. You don't want to ask anybody to come in and help. You want to do this all yourself. And I don't know if some of you think that may show weakness or some type of lack in yourself, because you might have to ask for help, or asking somebody, there's some kind of not wanting to really do this, because you have the Nine of Wands up here, and then we have the Five of Pentacles here, and I feel like whatever this is, you really don't want to have to ask anybody for help, or help. It's all I keep seeing is some kind of help, and not help as in helping to run it, helping to help produce, maybe, run some, where you can spend more time on producing it, or helping, having to have others come in to help you produce whatever this is, or I can't see. What is this Knight of Cups? What is this Knight of Cups? The Knight of Cups, we have the Page of Swords. And we have the Queen of Cups. And this Queen of Pentacles. Oh. We have the Knight of Cups. So, all right. You have this valuable thing, okay? Whatever it is, this valuable thing, it's just, everybody wants it. Everybody wants some of it. Whether that's a tangible physical product, it's a service you offer, it's something, and everybody wants it. You are very intelligent. You are a very smart, business savvy type of person. And you're able to be creative enough to come up with whatever this is, okay? This brings you happiness. Whatever you're doing, this is something that you're passionate about. It brings you happiness. I feel like this may have been a hobby that actually turned into more than what you expected, but I feel like this is something that you've always done, for you know, and never did you think that you would be selling it or people would be buying it or whatever the case may be. But you're going to have to make a decision because it's getting to the point to where it's too much for one person, and you really don't want to do that. It's very bittersweet for you to have to make a decision to ask somebody. This is something that you have a lot of feelings towards, as far as this is very deep. Whatever this is, it's very near and dear to your heart. It's something you care a lot about, okay? But there is this lack here. And I feel like this lack is you not really wanting to do this. You don't really want to ask for help. I don't see it as an ego issue. I feel like this is, you just don't want to share this, but you just don't want anybody to, this is yours. This is your space, and this is something that you do, and you are afraid by either making an offer to someone or someone's making an offer to you. You're not really too sure you want to let anybody else in on your gig, so to speak, or your product, because this is something that you like to do by yourself, okay? You want to be in control of this situation. You want to have all the money and the control of it all because it's yours. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But there is this offer here. And we have the Knight of Cups twice. This could be somebody coming to offer to buy your idea. So if you make something and you create something, this might be somebody coming to, like, getting in contact with you and making you an offer to, they want to mass produce whatever it is that you make. So they want to buy rights to it. They want to, whatever it is. And, excuse me, you really don't want to do this, but at the same time, you're looking at this from a business perspective. And you're trying to look at this from a business and not a personal perspective. Well, that's for some of you. Others of you are going to be asking somebody something similar. Do you want to, help me to create this? Do you want to go in a partnership with me? Do you want to be my assistant? You're actually inviting somebody else into this space of yours, which is, I feel like this is sacred to me. You're not allowed in here. This is my baby, my puppy, whatever you want to call it. This is my product. This is something that I've created, my creation. And you really, really do not want to invite anybody else into that space. But you need to. You know that you need to. And it's very bittersweet. Because you know you need to, but you don't want to. But it would be very lucrative. Okay? So whatever this is, I don't know what you guys have going on. But you're being very, very just really not, whether this is an offer coming in or this is an offer going out, you're just being very like, no, I don't want to, you really deep down do not want to do this, but you have to do this. You know you do, because things are getting out of control. I feel like there's just more, demand than supply at this point for whatever this is, So this reading was quite specific. It was a little on the specific side this time. But I hope it resonates. That's what I got, guys. So leave me a comment. Let me know about this one, because I'm curious. This was a different kind of reading, so I'm kind of curious to see what it's about and read you guys' comments. So if it resonates, share, subscribe, leave me a like. If it didn't, don't worry about it. It wasn't your story this time. Don't make it fit. Go check out the other videos for the signs in your chart. I'm really curious about this. I gotta know. So you guys gotta leave me a comment because I'm just sitting here staring at this, trying to figure out why you guys are so adamant that you don't want anybody else into this space. You don't want anybody to be a part of this. Crazy. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and you have a great next week, and I will be back later. Take care.